Hello there guys, it's Untitled here, and today I'm back with another Minecraft tutorial. Today I've got a really small little shot for you to show you guys, and it's going to be probably my final build in this style, in this little medieval slash rustic style that I've done a few tutorials on now. Without further ado, let's jump right into our palette and what blocks we're going to be using in this video. So we're going to be using the oak logs, we're going to be using the cobblestone full blocks, stairs and slabs. We're also going to be using the spruce full block, stairs and slabs as well as both the fences and cobblestone walls. We're going to be using the white wool and the white stained clay, even though it looks pink, for the upstairs windows. We're going to be using some different kinds of wools for the little market stall that's going to be our pseudo shop, as well as the little flag on top of the tower. We're going to be using the white stained glass. These two are very optional. You can just change these up for whatever colours you want. I just really like these colours, and white stained glass looks really cool. And finally, we're going to be using the stone full blocks, the stone brick full blocks, and the stone brick stairs for the downstairs window. So let's get into the build. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just decide where my entrance way is going to be. So I'm going to stick it right here. So you're going to start with a 3 wide gap like this, and you're going to go diagonal. You're going to have 2 1 spaces. Then we're going to go diagonal again, and we're going to have a 3 gap. So it's going to just line up really nicely with this. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3 1 gaps. And we're going to have 1 here. And then we're going to do 2. So you should have 2 here, and then 3 over there. And then 2 diagonals, just like that. And that's your main house. That's the main bulk of your house right there. And we're going to have like a little market store in this little area right here. But first of all, let's complete the house off. So we're going to build these up to 3 high. It's all the way around on each log. Even these ones here, the little tiny gaps. Just like that. And then we're going to just add little bits of details. We're just going to get this first floor entirely done. And just completely done, as I said, so that we can then concentrate on the second floor once the first floor's totally done. So I'm just going to add a little bit of detail to all the logs. I'm using the cobblestone. You can use the stone brick. You can pretty much use whatever you want for this bit right here. I'm just going to place them around like this. Kind of getting in the way of my block palette, but never mind. Like this. And then finally like that. And on this one here, we're just going to go like that. So wherever you see a diagonal, just a full block and a slab. Any others? And there's 2 over here as well. So full block and then a slab, a full block and a slab. In here you can just add fences on the middle log. And once again the block palette's getting in the way, but that doesn't matter because we don't care about the block palette. The block palette cares about us. I'm not sure what I want about anymore. But anyway, after you've done this, what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to add simple little logs just like this. I'm going to go on the inside to do this a little bit easier. Here, where you have your entranceway, you're just going to place 2 up, and then you keep going, like this. And you go down this like tiny little corridor, and I imagine there are a ladder being here at the end. I don't know why, because it's a bit small for what was I going to say? A bit small for a staircase, because your staircase is going to take up quite a lot of room, and you don't really have much room to spare in this house. But anyway, in fact we're going to change all these to upside down. I'm sorry about that, because we're going to actually bring these logs out at some points, not all points. So yeah, sorry about that. We're going to have to actually put all these stairs upside down. And here at the front we're going to go up 3 logs again, like this. Over here we're going to come out by 3 logs like this. And we're going to come out here as well, 3 logs up. But here we're going to go 1. And then pretty much everywhere else just go up 3 logs from the original log. So just like that. 3. Oops, there we go. 3 and 3. So now where you see little gaps like this, we're going to put 2 logs here. We're going to put this log here, and finally this log here and this log here. Coming close now to pretty much all the logs we're going to be using this build, but quickly we're going to do this line here above the doorway, And then for the roof, it's just a 2, and then a 2, and we're going to do the same on this side, just like that. Okay, after we've done this, we just need to make a little peak here. We're going to make it 2 high, and right here we'll just make a little 1 high peak for now, just like that. So this is where our tower's going to be. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to place 2 logs all around, just like that. And that is pretty much all the logs you're going to be using. You might have to use some little filler logs here and there, just to fill in some little gaps at the end. But for now, that's all logs we're going to be using. So let's get into the roof. So I'm going to be using the spruce wood full blocks. I'm going to actually just pick up the full blocks really. Spruce wood full blocks and the cobblestone. You can use, stone brick. You can use whatever kind of wood you want. These are just my personal preferences. So I'm just going to quickly go around, and where I see a 2 high log, just going to place a spruce log on top of them, all the way around just like that. And then I'm going to place stairs on top of each one of these, and one here as well. So yeah, stairs like this, and one more there. And then here, we're just going to leave this for now, and we're going to make a nice little tower out of it. Oops, daisy. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so just grab my materials back up. So for the roof itself, I like to do kind of the sideways facing logs like this. And then when I see a full block, upside down stair into, again, a sideways facing stair. So just all like that. I'm going to do that on each peak, like this, and here as well. And finally, the tower. The tower is a bit of a strange one because it's so tiny. So on one side you are going to have a curve like this, and just on all other sides just make sure you have something that looks a bit like this, and then we're going to have like a cool little flag coming out later on. But let's keep on going. So to join the roofs up, go a bit like this, and a stair here, and this is the final roof, and that is it, pretty much done. Now just the little details. We're going to add slabs on this little roof, but then on the bigger roofs we're going to add full upside down cobblestone stairs. So here it's a smaller roof again, so we're just going to add some slabs, and here upside down stairs. We're just going to leave this for now. We're going to completely finish that off later. Just connect our big peak like that. Connect it all up, just like dot the dots. That's what roofs always remind me of. Roofs are, as I always say, in pretty much every single one of my tutorials. It's slowly becoming a thing that I do. Roofs are really boring, but they really make the build. You just gotta do them, because a house without a roof, what kind of house is that? It's not a house at all. It's an abandoned house. So yep, pretty much done with the roof now. So right here we can just knock that block out, and boom, nice little roof like this. And to finish off the roof, you're just going to add a stair on top of each one of these. So here I'm just going to do a slab, because again it's a bit of a smaller roof. On the tower we're going to put the stairs as well, a stair here, and we're just going to do a nice little simple peak, just like that. Okay, that was I actually did that a bit too quick. So you're going to place one stair like this, and then 2, kind of making a little staircase, slab on the top, and a slab on top of this stair as well, and on the top half, then a slab here, and all you're going to do is you're just going to drag this out, and then in the middle have a full block, just like that. And then here we're just going to place this and a slab. And then finally this little peak here, we're just going to do this side facing, so it's going to face out from the building, and then a slab on top and a slab on the top half of the stair as well. So that's pretty much all the roof's done. All we need to do now is make sure that we fill this little thing in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do this all around, and slabs. And we're going to join it all up, just like this. And because this is a bit of a weird bit of the building here, it's kind of like the tower connects to the main house. We're going to do a stair facing in like this as well. We're going to take these, place a wood block, and this is where eventually our flag will be connecting. But first of all, we need to just quickly finish off this, and this should connect nicely, and it does. So you just delete these blocks in the middle, and like this, come here, little stair, like that. Now you can do that, and that looks okay, but I'm not 100% sure. I sometimes feel like this is my least favorite part of the build. Here, you can place a slab like that, you know, kind of make it slant down a bit, or you could even place a stair. But yeah, this bit of the build is very cobblestone, so we're gonna have to cover that up with some leaves later, but that is completely fine. Just drag this across from here, and that's pretty much all the roof done. Now all we need to do is just the little bits of detailing, the little bits of you know, windows and stuff like that, and we're done. And I'm actually going to take a really quick cut here, and I'm going to put the floors in, because that makes it a lot easier doing all these windows. So I'll see you guys in a second. And guys, we are back. So I've just quickly put the floors in, literally took me 2 seconds, when I realised that I forgot to put some logs here, because I'm a big dum-dum. So yeah, here's going to be our entranceway. You can see I've put some half slabs here to give you a bit more headroom, and I've just filled the floor in here. So now let's first of all do the top floor. So to do the top floor, we're just actually going to also quickly put this here, so we have a nice little window arch like that. So on the top floor, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just mix it all up, just like this. You know, sometimes have a stained clay, and then sometimes have a wool. So here we're going to do the exact same, and we're just going to actually stick this one out. Again, just mix it all up. So here, maybe I want one in the middle, and then maybe I want one here. Just mix it up. Try not to make it look the same, or it looks a bit too perfect, it looks like you tried to make it look similar. It doesn't look, kind of a bit botchy. It doesn't look, I don't know the word. Not as randomized. I think that's the word that I was looking for there. So yeah, we're just going to place 2, and it's like this, and 1, and that. And then here, we can also just have a tiny little window. Just like that. So that's pretty much the top floor. That's how you do the top floors. We're going to do some detailing in a bit. But for the bottom floors, you pretty much just do the same, but you just take your stone brick stairs, your stone bricks, and your just stone floor blocks, and you just mix it up. And sometimes use some stone, sometimes use the stone bricks like that, and that's going to work because we have a door here, not a window. That's a bit weird because they don't connect to windows. So just like that, all the way around. And now we're going to get into the detailing part of the build. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place a stair on top of each one of these. And when you come out of a block like this, you're also going to want to place a stair just like that. So stair here, 2 stairs, and stairs, just like that. Yep, there we go. Here we can make like a little connecting roof. Kind of look cool. Just like that. So we're going to have then you're going to put fences under each one of these, at least where it sticks out. And we're just going to leave these as they are. Just like that. Connect this roof up a bit. Like so. And now basically it's just little bits of detailing that you've got to do. So, you know, maybe here, do a bit of this. And then we can make like a little porch roof. Oh wait, no. Maybe we can't. So maybe here we can use these. We can use the cobblestone walls so they don't connect as much. So these two don't connect. And then you just detail. So here we'll just do that. maybe a bit of this. We can have like a flower box right here. On these, we can just have like little shelves for some little flower pots. Same with here, we can have like a little flower box later on. Connect this roof up like that. And at the doorway itself, just do something a little bit fancy, you know. So maybe something like that. Little doorway that you can walk into. And then here we're definitely going to have a flower box later on. So again, just do the slabs. Just like that. Or maybe just that. It looks nice. I like that. And here, because we got this big pile of logs, kind of just sitting there, we can just do a bit of this. Still a nice little connecting roof. I can come back here and finish off there. I can keep going actually, we can make this quite a big roof. So there's a little connecting roof. Just like that. And detailing is coming to an end, and on these little ones you can just, you know, vary it up. You can either put it on the top or the bottom. If you put it on the bottom, then it's going to be hard for you to put a flower pot. If you put it on the top, it's going to be nice and easy for you to put a flower pot down. So yep, just again randomize like so. And there's just like tiny little things you can do now. There's not much left in the build. The one things that I would of course do is add windows to each little slot you have. Just like that. Oops, get out my way, tree. So on the top floor, oops, we missed a bit here. We just put a slab like that, looks nice. Okay, and then just windows on the bottom floor as well. Of course, you're going to have a door here. You're going to have a door right here. But first of all, coming close to the end of the tutorial now, the final bit, and this is what makes it a shop. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find this block here. Come out 2 blocks. Then leave a 2 gap. And then a 1 gap like that. And then either fences, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use these. And this is going to be our little market stall that we're going to have. So for the sake of ease, I'm going to use these 2 blocks. So what you're going to want to do is do a bit of this. And then again, just like that. There, like that. Connect it up here. So far we have this as our little market stall, and then just build upwards. So block there, block there, block there, and block there. Of course this doesn't look very good at the minute, so we're just going to add some little fences where it goes up, and then some stairs here in the middle, and then finally just add little bits of detail here and there, make it not look completely perfect. We're just going to add some slabs here and there. So we can add like a slab here, add a slab there, just like that, make it not look so perfect, and you've got a nice little market stall. You can just like connect it with a fence or just a little stair like that. And you got a nice little market stall on the side of your house, where the owner of the house can just sell his wares and stuff. So yeah, now it's just pretty much that's the tutorial. All you need to do now is go around with some flower pots and then just some flowers of your choice, and get some trapdoors. That and some leaves. Now pretty much all you need to do is just fly around, make sure everything's done. So just add a quick slab here. And just add flower pots here and there. So maybe I want one here, and I'll have one here, and here, up there as well, like that. Add your flowers into them, and then occasionally add some of these larger There you go. Add some of these larger flower pots just like that. So yeah, just add your flower there. And yeah, that's pretty much the tutorial. And add some leaves, of course, just more greenery, because greenery is really, really nice. Just add like as much leaves as you want. Leaves, you can never have enough, really. Of course, if your build's just covered in leaves, maybe you're going a bit overkill. Yeah, just add some little vines trickling down the roof and all meeting up with each other. Just like that. And we'll finally have one down the back here. Like that. Okay, so the very final touch is the, and I mean it this time, this is the final touch, is the tiny little flag. Again, use whatever colour wool you want for this. Just make a tiny, tiny little flag, just like this, on the top of the tower. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the tutorial. You could add more details. You know, you could add some fences on this, for example. You could add even more, you know, just slabs and stairs to these. So, you know, I actually quite like that there, though. You could add the slabs and stairs, but I'm going to leave it quite bare because I know not everybody likes super, super detailed tutorials. But guys, that has been the little shop tutorial. And let me know what you guys want to see, because I'm open to any suggestions. If you guys let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, let's quickly do a camera swap. If you enjoyed this little tutorial, right, it's right behind me now, this little shop tutorial, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. If you like the build, what I could do better, what kind of styles you want to see, anything, just leave whatever you want down there and I will always reply to your comment. Apart from that, make sure to like the video, and if you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.